have been enrolled into the second phase of the basic healthcare provision. Mr. Abiodun Oyineye, during the monitoring of the registration exercise, reiterated government's resolve towards the betterment of the health of Ondo State people. Osrc's Joy Pius now completes the story.
The second phase of the enrollment exercise for beneficiaries of the Basic Health Care Provision Fund program tagged Ilera Loro scheme, which includes the elderly, widows, pregnant women, people with disabilities, women of reproductive age, and children. Contributory Health Commission, Dr. Abiodun Oyineye, across the 203 wards in the state, has recorded positive turnout.
Involved in this whole exercise, so we use one stone to kill two birds. We actually carry out advocacy sensitization.
And Better Life Primary Health Mifi Bobra stated that the
Handicapped Education Foundation, established 20 years ago by the wife of former governor of Ondo State, Mrs. Olufunke Agagu, was to intervene in the affairs of people with disabilities for them to achieve purpose in life. 20 years down the lane, the foundation remains steadfast and strong. Missions have taken diverse forms like advocacy, advisory, free distribution of mobility aids, scholarships to students in tertiary institutions, free training for acquisition programs, as well as empowerment. This, she said, has gone a long way in giving life.
We have been able to record a significant number of successes.
Mrs. Agagu's strength for the benefit of society. Chairman on the occasion and Ondo State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Banji Ajaka, lauded the unrelenting efforts of the founder since 14 years after the husband left government.
I want to appeal to all of us to support and continue to support behind all his activities and programs so that we will be able to sustain and beyond now.
Other dignitaries at the event, including Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Femi Agagu, congratulated the founder's good heart towards the support of the handicapped.
This vision is a God-given one. It's a vision that has come out of a very pure heart, without any ulterior motive.
It's a call for unity, recognizing that true development is only possible.
But this foundation is apt and quite correct.
Guest speaker Wale Akintade was speaking on the theme, United in Action to Rescue and Achieve the SDGs for, with, and by persons with disabilities, encouraged the challenges.
A lot of disability that we are seeing today, by God, are failing. Reason that we cannot leverage on it.
Beneficiaries of the foundation testified to the support given by the founder.
I graduated after a year after. So in 2015, what we need
Akoko area of Ondo State for socio-economic development, indigenes across all towns must work collectively with a vision that shuns individual gains. This resolution was among several others arising from the maiden edition of Akoko Security and Socio-Economic Summit. Osrc's Said Aribisala reports that the imperative of enhancing security to foster development in the area took center stage.
The Economic Development Summit was a point of convergence for eminent sons and daughters of Akoko land from various towns in the area. The summit, organized by Akoko Security and Peace Development Council, is geared towards providing strategic interventions to enhance development of all Akoko land in an atmosphere devoid of insecurity. According to the council's president, Major
the obas that have been having meetings with them, we always tell them, take cognizance of those people coming to your community that are newcomers.
Speaking on the theme, social and economic development of Akoko land in a secure environment, a security expert and former commander Operation Safe Haven of the Nigeria Army, Major General Henry Ayola retired, canvassed the need for collective security and shared responsibility.
We can ensure that anybody who crosses the line, the rest of us can gang up against him and straighten him up and get him back in line. Okay, and that's why they lead us somewhere. So that's the concept. And that's what we're coming to bring to Akoko in terms of security, that collective security.
Chairman on the occasion, Solomon Oladuni, the keynote address presenter, Chief Sende Arugbofa, and the chairman, Akoko Council of Obas, Obayisa Olanipekun, emphasized the need for development in education, agriculture, and constitutional roles for monarchs.
To develop economically in any country, in any nation, in any society, education is the cornerstone. If we don't invest in education, we are not doing the work yet.
Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, represented by Commissioner for Water Resources, Public Sanitation and Hygiene, Fatai Olotu, commended the initiative, describing it as complementary of government's efforts towards development.
You will see the effect that since the creation of Amotekun, it has been a downward trend in the security challenges we have. We cannot compare now to about 5 or 6 years ago in Akoko land and in Ondo State. Mr. Governor instructed me or directed me to thank you in your collaborative effort with the government to making sure that lives of our people and their properties are kept safe.
The stakeholders are confident that working together in unison more than ever before will propel Akoko to greater prosperity on all fronts and restore the good old days in the region. Sahid Arib, South News.
Motorcycle operators in Ondo State should desist from being used as instruments to disrupt the existing peace. The Senior Special Assistant to Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu on Special Duties and Strategy, Dr. Doyin Odebowale, gave the warning during a press briefing held with Ondo State ticket coordinators in Akure.
Collaborating any group to cause mayhem in the state, adding that any member found wanting will be sanctioned.
We are moving into the era of politics, and a lot is happening. And I'm not going to choose for anybody. I don't belong to any political party. And since we started, we have not in any way victimized anybody based on political affiliation. But as things are now, anyone who attends any meeting against the government, anybody who does it, will not be in my team. And he did it for a long time, must be dropped. So if there's any problem from any local government, we can say, okay, we know them. They sell for us. At the end of every year, the Board of Internal Revenue has given us determine how to, divide it.
Dr. Odebowale dismissed allegations that his office has not been up to its responsibilities. A ticket coordinator, Isaac Oguntimei, who spoke on behalf of the motorcyclists, pledged continued commitment to the progress of the state.
Beginning and the other man were peaceful.
Ondo State government has been engaging and coordinating the activities of motorcyclists within the state in a bid to sustain peace and development.
Customers are experiencing difficulties withdrawing cash from their banks in Akure, the state capital, as the banks are claiming non-availability of fiscal cash. Residents are already entertaining fears of a problem stretching to the festive period, as this will affect shopping. Taiwo Adeomi reports that withdrawal charges by the POS operators have skyrocketed.
The cash crunch has a profound impact on Nigerian citizens, making it difficult for them to access their savings. Small and medium-sized enterprises are hit particularly hard, as they account for over 90% of businesses and undo 80 to 90% of customer-to-business payments in Nigeria. A respondent, Kunle Akoshile, said the scarcity is hitting them hard as the automated teller machines do not dispense cash.
Unity Bank, Wema Bank, Zenith Bank. She said no money. I don't get money now. I want to use my leg to work out to Ogagina. No money.
For businessman Pius Ani, the situation is having telling effects on his business.
We Nigerians were confused. about the scarcity of money. Because for the last few months ago, they based it on former central bank governor, who is a Mefre. They said there were designing new Naira note. For us, there's no money in town then. People suffer. Presently, we don't know what to cause this one because no person they never give us any reason by scarcity of money. And now people are suffering. They want some more than those days. And now we're approaching Christmas period. My experience currently is that things are getting harder every day. Because we are here, we see many people going from bank to bank. They say any money to correct.
Matthew Okpara wondered why deposited money in the banks can no longer be accessed. He also pointed out that POS operators have increased charges.
It's quite confusing, whereby people deposit money in the bank and the money is not there to give them back. Assuming that I'm a millionaire or a billionaire, what if I go to fetch my money for my business? Are they saying they are now saying you can only get 10,000, 15,000 in the bank, or you go to any other place? If you go to any other place, they give you charges on POS more than the necessary normality. Before we pay 100 naira for 5,000 for charges, but now it's 200, like this Alabaka here. And the cost we do not know. Is it that the federal government has withdrawn the money to pay the people they are always borrowing from, or are they not able to print more money if it is scanty, or what is the cost?
To the Central Bank of Nigeria to quickly find a lasting solution to the liquid squeeze as festive season beckons. Findings show that physical cash is not available because CBN is not responding promptly and effectively to demand despite banks' reserves with the Apex Bank.
Ondo State Council Award Night. In the professional category, were recognized for displaying outstanding performances in different indoor games. They were recognized for their professionalism and competence on the job and their participation in sports. Our reporter Saida Rivisala completes the story.
The grand finale of the 2023 Press Week of Nigeria Union of Journalists Ondo State Council is this dinner and award night.
In the course of the year.
Not a night for long speeches though, with 17 professional awards category up for grabs for journalists in print and broadcast media. The roll call of award recipients began as staff of Ondo State Radio Vision Corporation, Osrc, once again with podium appearances. Omoshileola Adesoye Ajayi's prowess and competence was recognized as she bagged the Newscaster of the Year award.
Omoshileola is of OSR.
To continue to contribute my quota to the development of journalism.
Risala earned the Broadcast Journalist of the Year award, Conber Award.
Anywhere we are going in this country, she still follows us.
Other award recipients include Precious Oluwole, Political Reporter of the Year, Ado Adeboye as Grassroots Reporter of the Year. Aside professional award recognition, journalists who came top in various sporting competitions were rewarded. OSRC's Akintunde Akishomola was winner of the What Games competition, while Zimo Ebiemi defeated other contestants to win the game of draughts.
Well, I'm very happy, and I give this to my boys. They are my coaches. They tell me all the time, Daddy, we play chess, we play what, and Ludo at home. And most of the time, we beat one another. So I'm very happy. But I really want to give thanks to Honorable Gbenga Elegbele, the second Vice President of Nigerian Football Federation, for giving this to
Bamidele Ademola Olateju charged the recipients to do more for humanity.
It will be the fourth university owned by the Ondo State government. Omorena Uwenji reports.
Some years ago, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, ASUP, appealed to the federal government to upgrade all polytechnics to universities of technology 5 academic session. Under the new arrangement, the current polytechnic education system in Owo will coexist with the new universities in the country. It's tiring.
It will change the status of our country. There are so many PhD holders who are academically sound, and in terms of structure, staff to transit legally without losing.
A lot of people will troop in. Some people they don't want to go to poly now. It will bring more students. At least the community will even see it for better. At least the population will increase.
Acting chairman of the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Polytechnics, Rufus Giwa Polytechnic, Owo, Chapter, Okoro Nafero, praised the decision but pointed out conditions to be met by the state government.
Coming on Akure, that we need
Department Mass Communication, Adekunle Ajashin University, Akungba Akoko, Dr. Gbenga Abimbola frowned as the decision to thrive requires middle-level manpower production of polytechnic.
Are we going to be a state without any polytechnic any longer? The only polytechnic we will now have will be the federally owned one, and that one cannot cater for all the needs and yearnings of those who want to go to the polytechnic. For me, I believe that if anything, the government should be creating more technical colleges, monotechnics and polytechnics, because we need this. Our technology cannot be driven by the universities alone. Our economy cannot be developed by the universities alone. So go to China, go to India, go to other countries, Asia countries. They are investing in a huge manner in
Says the institution has enough manpower, human resources, adequate infrastructure, among other requirements to transform.
We believe in it, and it is feasible, and it is achievable. Of course, we are at the almost at the end of the process. It will soon materialize. We have a number of staffs that host doctorate degree in their various fields of endeavor. So we have enough capacity, even more than enough, to do this job.
Ondo State government already has Adekunle Ajashin University, Akungba, Olusegun Agagu University of Science and Technology, Okitipupa, and Ondo State University of Medical Sciences, Ondo, and if successfully implemented, the State University in Owo will make it the fourth Ondo State-owned university. Omoriola Ngbeji, Osrc News.
And that does it on Sunshine Reports. Many thanks for being a part of it. Good afternoon.